Hey Pete, how you doing? It's Chris Johnson in the Motor Chat 101. I'm down here in Tacoma, Washington State right now with Dave, and I'm at SoSo Cycles. We do BMW, Ducati and Triumphs, right?
Yes, we do.
But what is amazing and what you may not know is that there is amazing gentlemen like Dave all over the country that are experienced in not just parts, but apparel. And today we're going to talk about helmets. So Dave, would you share with us what you know about a helmet?
I would love to. Helmets. Number one, safety. Put your money here first before you put your money into anything else, because you got to have the head covered. First and foremost, before you even worry about features, we got to talk about fit. Heads come in three basic shapes: the perfectly round head, the slight oval head, and then a brain like mine in a long oval. And each manufacturer fits slightly differently. The best way to find out who you are is to come in and talk to one of my folks here, and we'll help you figure it out. We can take a head measurement, help you get your exact size. When you're fitting helmets, you need to try them on, and you need to spend a few minutes in them. Helmet should fit snug. It should feel snug all the way around the periphery of your head. It should sit comfortably across the top of your head, and the pressure should be evenly snug. You don't want to feel like there's a thumb pressing on any part of your brain. Okay, one of the things to watch for, remember we talked snug fit.
Yes.
I can fit fingers in here. I can fit a finger up in here.
Yep.
That's too much room. You might be able to force a finger up there. You might be able to force a finger in here.
Yeah.
But the fact that my big hands can slide in there easily, another example of why this helmet's too big for you, and we would size down. A lot of people go for the fit around the head as the most important piece, and that's the most common way to fit it. However, you also need to check the depth of the helmet. You don't want a helmet that's too deep, because then it'll push down on your eyes, and that makes for no bueno riding. Other pieces as far as the fit go is how it presses up against your cheeks. And for people who are not used to helmets, this can be kind of a claustrophobic feeling, because it will kind of mush your face in a little bit. It shouldn't be super uncomfortable.
No, it shouldn't be distracting.
Shouldn't be distracting at all.
Right.
But it should fit snug, and the best way to test that is what I call the puppy dog shake.
All right.
Put the helmet on, look in a mirror so you can see yourself, and do a quick shake like this.
That's really interesting.
The helmet should move with you.
Oh, so you're literally looking for the helmet to move with your head.
The helmet should vibrate around with you.
Even at that speed?
Even at that speed.
So it shouldn't be doing this?
No.
Right, that makes total sense.
If you do a quick shake and you feel the helmet slipping on you.
Wrong helmet.
Wrong helmet. Show them.
So,
yep.
Shouldn't do that.
It shouldn't do that. The helmet should stay with you.
Yes.
You should actually see your cheeks pushed in ever so slightly.
Yes.
Right.
Either go down a size or go to a different brand.
And if we put that on and we can turn our head inside and hold the helmet, is that another test to see if it's too big?
If you can move your head at all inside the helmet, it's way too big.
So, price point is obviously something that we're always considering. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's entry level and there's expert level, but really is there a price point that's important about the value of the head? I mean, not really.
Not really.
So
every helmet that's safe, that is sold, is certified at least DOT.
Yes.
There's Snell certification, which is a higher rate of...
Correct. Snell is like more comprehensive.
And then there's
test.
the EU certification, which is an even more advanced rating.
Right, and here's a fun fact for you. When I moved here from London 21 years ago, I wasn't allowed to wear my EU helmet.
Nope.
Because it's not DOT certified. And that was so interesting because I know it's a higher rating.
And this gets a little frustrating, but to sell in the States, the European helmets, which meet the higher rating EU, have to also meet the lower, because it's the US tests are a different type of tests.
Well, God bless America.
Yeah. Now, the nice thing is most helmets out there meet all those tests.
And I know, obviously I own Washington motorcycle safety training, and we did a slow-mo video once where a customer had ridden in, a student had ridden in, and he bought this cheap helmet from online, new from, a big company based in Seattle. That's all I'm going to say. And we did a slow-mo video of dropping it from the top of a trailer. And when it exploded, it literally exploded. It had no absorbent energy to it at all. Can you tell me what is so particular about the internals on a helmet that make it actually work?
Oh, definitely. There are three main pieces that go into the helmet construction for safety and comfort. The number one is the outer shell. The materials on the outer shell, the less expensive helmets, they still prevent against harsh impacts, and they actually slide better going down the road.
They slide better?
Well, see, here's the thing.
I'd never thought of that. That really makes sense.
When you
It
fall
happens.
down,
Yep.
you're moving at a velocity. Anything that is super grippy is going to cause you to tumble.
Oh, that makes total sense.
That's why we like leather racing suits.
Yeah.
That's why we use very fancy synthetic suits.
Yeah.
So that it protects against abrasion.
Wow. Well, there'll be another video for you in that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
We'll be covering
so
that
the
for
outer
sure.
shell is against the initial harsh impact, anything pointy, and being able to kind of skitter along the dirt. Inside the helmet is a white foam. To the untrained eye, it looks like styrofoam. It's not. It's a different type of foam. It's a rigid foam. This foam collapses, and what you're trying to do is spread out the amount of time it takes your head to go from moving to stopping. This foam gives up its life to do this.
Okay.
Once you have a hard hit on a helmet, and that could be a tall drop,
Yeah.
not even wearing it.
Really? So that's true?
That's
like
true.
If you drop because I bought a bike, I bought a helmet years ago in the UK, walked out of the store, put it on the bike, it fell off. And my friend, I mean, straight away, all my friends were like, oh, that's done.
That's done.
You got to go back in and buy a new helmet.
A little tumble, off your gas tank onto the grass.
So
not a
it
big
might have
deal.
been questionable that day, but if you drop it from the shelf, trying to get it off in
Drop
the garage.
it from the shelf, because what'll happen,
Wow.
your head inside can deform that foam. But if you just drop an empty helmet on the ground, that impact to the outer shell
Right.
also deforms that foam. The other thing you need to know about this foam is that it degrades. It's
Over
a
time.
chemical thing, and it off gases. It's not nothing. It's
Yeah.
nothing you worry
Yeah.
about breathing because it's so slow.
Right.
So as helmets age, that foam becomes more brittle, and it
Right.
loses your ability to protect your head.
So at Washington Motorcycle Safety Training, we have a contract with the Department of Licensing, and one of the policy and procedures are we have to change the helmets every 5 years.
Yeah.
So that's a timeline for a degradable helmet?
The standard timeline is 5 years.
Okay.
Studies have shown that helmets that aren't used that often and stored in climate-controlled areas can stretch out another year or so.
So I have a helmet sitting in my garage in Arizona.
Sitting in your garage in Arizona, that thing can be cooked in two.
Ooh, something to think about.
Yeah.
Right? Something to think about for high temperature.
So you're starting out riding, and your favorite uncle has a 10-year-old helmet and says, "Here's a free
not
helmet."
cool. It's not free.
No, it's not free.
Pretty good.
Put it on the shelf.
Good put you at the risk. Yeah, it might be a very aesthetically looking in the
It
garage.
tells a good story.
I like it. So
but you got to get a good helmet.
can we talk about the chin part of the helmet, and then let's talk about the actual restraint part?
Right.
Yeah. Can we talk about that?
So we'll start with the restraint. Basic chin strap, and it's been used.
the D-ring.
It's the double D-ring.
Yep.
They're easy to put on all the way through both. Split the difference, come back.
Nice.
Infinitely adjustable.
Yep.
It needs to stay touched with your chin. It doesn't have to be tight.
No.
But it needs to stay touched because you don't want that helmet coming off at all. There are newer attachment styles.
okay.
This is a ratcheting style that Shoei uses on their finer helmets.
Interesting.
It's a little more positive.
Yeah.
It's easier to do when you got gloves on.
But get used to it.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
It's going to come around comfortably up underneath your chin.
Nice.
Whatever that happens
And
to
that
be for
obviously
you.
keeps your lid on. I once lost a race in England. I lost the championship actually because I got black flagged because I'd gone out. I'd taken the helmet off to give a girlfriend at the time a kiss, put the helmet back on, didn't do this.
Forgot to do that.
Lap out, P1,
Yeah.
black flag, off the track. So
It doesn't take much. I've seen
yeah, that was crazy.
a rider without doing the same thing, just
Yeah.
forgot to put the chin strap on. I was like, go, 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 it's your turn. Took a tumble at about 25 miles an hour. Just the impact of hitting that helmet cartwheeled
Yeah,
behind him.
not good.
It wasn't even on his head when his head came down.
As you said, no-
Luckily, he was
no
in
bueno.
gravel. He lost a bit of hair, but he was okay.
Oh, that sounds gnarly. Well,
Now,
that's
you mentioned the chin piece.
yes, please, yeah.
So open face helmets are open face helmets. There's nothing protecting your chin. Full face helmets do two types of protection. There's the impact protection, the safety protection. There's also the weather protection.
Oh yeah, of course.
And we're here in Western Washington, and you're gonna end up riding in the rain.
You're gonna get the bugs.
There's also just the grit coming off the road.
Oh, it's
the
gross.
smallest little
Yeah.
pebble coming off of a truck at 70 miles an hour stings. There's two ways you can deal with the chin piece. You can have a standard full face helmet,
Yep.
like this one here.
Yep.
It's all molded one piece.
Right.
You can buy what's called a modular. Makes it easier to get on and off.
Yeah, I see a motor officers with helmets like
They love it. Well, because when they got to talk to you, you get to see their face.
Makes sense.
They can hear better.
Yep.
When you're riding in really hot traffic,
Nice.
you can pop it up.
It's a nice
When you want to
feature.
go into the store, you can pop it up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You go to
But-
the bank, we pop it up. Yeah,
It has to have a solid latch.
that makes sense.
There are some, I would call them more lifestyle helmets, that have a chin piece that's removable.
Interesting.
This will give you some weather protection, but it is not a full face rated helmet.
So if you do have a tumble and catch this,
You do have it's just a plastic piece that looks pretty.
which is quite often.
Yeah.
I mean, many times I've fallen off and collected the bars on the chin.
Yeah, if you want to have full face protection, it needs to be a certified full face helmet, whether it's a modular or
I love
fixed.
it. I love it. Dave, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
We've very much learned a lot today, right, about that. And if you want to check out Dave, you'll find him here at SoSo Cycles down in Tacoma, Washington. Thanks for checking out our video. You can also see me on Instagram at the Moto Chat 101. And check out my school, which is gowmst.com, Washington Motorcycle Safety Training. Dave, you're awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. We love entertaining, educating, and inspiring.
Come on down. That's what we do.
See you soon. Thanks for your time.